Okay.
Nah.
Oh no.
He just hurt. He definitely just hurt.
All right, so let's move on.
Let's get to this WrestleMania.
Let's get to
card.
WrestleMania.
Like 27 matches. So.
I mean, I ain't talking about all of them. You say every match.
I mean, the ones that aren't of any significance, goddamn, we can figure out which one of those are, and just we don't even got to spend no time
Both
on
of the
it.
battle royals ain't shit.
Fuck them.
I got Peyton Royce. I don't even know who's in the men's one.
I got don't even give a shit.
All right, we can skip
I got
those
fucking
two.
Baron Corbin for the third time. Getting his third Andre
He
time.
got Woke and Matt Hardy.
Oh yeah.
But you don't care about the cruiserweight shit. I actually care about that.
Yes, I'm excited to see that.
I got my man Seti winning that one.
Said he definitely gonna win.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what? I gotta. Here's a hot take. I don't think your boy, what's his name, Ali?
Mustafa Ali.
Yeah, I don't think your boy Ali. I don't think he's ready for the bright lights. I don't think he's ready for a WrestleMania crowd.
I don't know, dog.
They put on like a damn near classic probably about a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's gonna be the one fucking it up. I think we're gonna be watching it and we're gonna be face palms like, oh, you were almost there, Ali. You almost had it. There's gonna be some botches. And it's gonna be all his fault.
I don't know.
They've been
That's
building
my prediction
Cedric
for that
up for
match.
like the past year, so I feel like he got it.
You know what? I am glad that the Louisiana, what's that, Sport Boxing Commission, all the stuff that they put that they didn't want certain wrestling moves to be done doesn't fly.
I saw that today.
Because I was like, that's gonna hurt my heart if
I heard that only works for like you can't do power bombs, you can't do moves on top rope.
any
But that's only
variation.
for like the
indie shit.
Indies one. Yeah, Indie one. When I found out it wasn't going to be applied to like WWE, I was like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, they wouldn't win if they couldn't do.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
But I think they probably don't want the indie guys to do it because they're not technically they're not like trained professionals. You know what I'm saying?
No, it ain't got shit to do with
They
it.
ain't trying to pay out of pocket.
Yeah.
Any
It
insurance.
ain't got shit to do with it. Is that them cities be campaigning to get WrestleMania like the way that they campaign for the Olympics, so they wanted that motherfucking money that all these motherfuckers gonna bring in.
Yeah, because I mean, WrestleMania is that shit gonna bring in Mardi Gras money to them businesses.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
dog.
yeah, most definitely.
They been going for like a whole week.
Yeah.
Like a whole week.
And it's the other like smaller promotions, the indie joints that's doing shows in the joints.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Try to
dog.
get all the money.
Like if I was down there, if I ever go to WrestleMania weekend, like anything that has wrestling on it while I'm there, I'm going to see that shit.
Yeah.
Next year's
Too
New
much
Jersey. Next year's WrestleMania is New Jersey.
Hey, Gorgeous Jervis on the Jersey Turnpike, man. Let's get it.
Let's do it.
All right.
What match we talking about?
First man talking about the return of Daniel Bryan. Am I the only one that was disappointed by the way they brought him back?
I wasn't.
I thought that was corny as shit. It was wasted. So you gonna tweet us that the man can fight now, and then his first time fighting is he got attacked.
He got-
so it was
yeah,
like,
he got his
what
ass
a
whooped.
what a coincidence that the day I got cleared is the day you lose your cool and attack me.
Wouldn't it be funny? Well, not funny. Let me not say it funny. But wouldn't it be interesting? He got hurt again because of that.
I was thinking that because he was being sloppy as a bitch. He was too excited. He was too happy.
He was
too
all over the
happy.
place. Yeah.
Because that power bomb just scares me, man. Every
But-
time Kevin Owens does it,
But at the
scares
same
me.
time, when Sami Zayn was punching him, he was just like, clearly missing his head the whole time. So yeah.
I
What
think-
got me was the German when he hit Sami Zayn with a German, but it looked like he landed on his head when he did it. That's why he being sloppy as shit.
But I think for this type of match for him to come back, I think Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are probably like they're like safe guys for him to work with.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because I mean, because they're seasoned, you know what I'm saying? Like they can give you a move and make it look like they went full throttle with that shit, but I think they can take care of them though. But of course, I think Daniel Bryan's gonna find a way to win this shit. Like
because Shane gonna get hurt. Carried
Shane's
off on
already
gurney.
hurt though.
Yeah.
I think I don't know why. Maybe because I heard it on Cheap Heat today, but I kind of agree with it, man. I think Chris Jericho is going to end up being his like surprise partner. Because if Shane McMahon can't go, Chris Jericho, Chris Jericho got history with Kevin Owens, so it would add something else to that. You know what I mean? Just for the story for that night.
Now that would be.
Oh, okay.
And then of course, like Chris Jericho is going to get a hell of an ovation at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
All four of them are.
Yeah, especially after going to New Japan.
Yeah.
You
That
saw
might be a chance for him to
The
come
Royal
back.
Rumble. When he was in the Royal Rumble, everybody flip shit.
Oh, he's in the weight room?
No, he was in the back. He wasn't in the Royal Room.
Oh,
Him and Elias had a little thing going on or whatever.
True. You're right.
He had his Alpha Male shirt on. I said, how ballsy can you be to wear a different company's shirts in WWE? Like,
Hey, cause anybody that says something gonna end up on the list.
But yeah, I think it's gonna be a good match though.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing I'm thinking about, does Daniel Bryan have like ring rust? Like, is he gonna be?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. I'm gonna say I think he's been probably training the whole time.
Yeah. Cause he hasn't. Cause he has.
Matches.
Cause he
going
hasn't.
to the performance center and just fucking around and shit.
Cause he doesn't look like. I mean, of course, like most people when they get that long term general manager role, look like they let themselves go. Like he still looks like he's in the same shape.
He's doing powerlifting. He still been, still has been doing powerlifting. So
Yeah.
I want to see how like his moveset kind of changed too, because he used to do some wild shit.
Yeah.
Probably gonna be no more headbutts.
He definitely don't need it.
The flying goat.
Yeah.
So y'all think they gonna let DB win this one, or he gonna take the L?
I think.
But they also got rules to it. Like if Kevin and Sammy win, then they
get their job back.
right. So I don't know how they gonna do that.
Well, shit.
I mean, like that's Raw. That's what the brand split is for. You
They
get
go to Raw.
Go to Raw.
SmackDown, you go to Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Then they get Miz back, and Miz confused with Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
Ooh. Because so I'll talk about this later, but like, cause Miz, I think he's gonna go away soon because Maurice just had that baby, so he's probably gonna go away for like a month or two, and then he could pop back up on SmackDown
For some SummerSlam shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Because to me, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, they should have waited and not told us shit, and then worked the storyline between Bryan and Miz. Had the Miz attack him out of nowhere and have us like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, have him just beat the shit out of Daniel Bryan, and then next week Daniel Bryan come back and beat that ass and have everybody like, oh, they should have told us. I'm so that tweet pisses me off because I just wanted a surprise.
They
Daniel
do
Bryan's
be fucking
fight.
shit over their social media.
Yeah.
Shit. Like,
Yo, I hate the fact that they give out like the notification that says spoiler alert. Motherfucker, like the notification, I can't help but read the notification. You can't say spoiler alert in the same bit of information that I'm reading.
what if you don't want to be spoiled?
Like it should be a notification that says spoiler alert. Then there's another notification that gives you the information, but you can't say spoiler alert in the same notification. That's terrible.
But in hindsight, I am happy for Daniel Bryan.
Oh, yeah.
2 years of constantly being told,
Yeah,
and I mean, even though it's due to his own fault because he didn't say, "Hey, I had a seizure, had all these concussions and everything else." He probably could have kept wrestling, but
I don't know. I think I would have told him lies too because he just started making the big bucks. I don't know.
And he was at the top. It wasn't like he's Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, this motherfucker.
Wait a minute.
poor Dolph Ziggler.
Poor Dolph.
Poor Dolph, yeah.
I want so much more better for him, but that's another topic for another day.
I wish he would.
I think it is entirely too late for Dolph.
I wish he would.
There's no more hope for
I
Dolph.
wish he would have kept with the gimmick where like he come out with no music. I liked that Dolph Ziggler, cause it seemed like he had something to prove when he won the U.S. belt, and they gave it up.
And they gave it up.
Mm-hmm. I
I feel
think
like he should have just like once he gave up the belt, he should have just been gone for like 7 months. Like, or he could have went to like I feel like he should have went to like NXT for like 7 months, like fucking people up down there, and then came back with like a squad of niggas. And then it'd been a little bit better.
so coming back with a stable.
Yeah.
That would be dope.
Now, would that be like a stable where he's just the mouthpiece, or is this gonna be a stable where he's
He's like the main. He's fighting, but he's the main guy.
He's like the Adam Cole of Undisputed Era.
But had like 3 or 4 dudes with him.
I want to see him in those that can't do teach kind of role, where he finds somebody that he thinks can be what he wasn't.
Kind of like Titus O'Neil is with Apollo Crews.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Titus what?
All right, I think it's a stupid ass match.
I don't really care too much about this.
Stephanie and Triple H versus Ronda Rousey.
I got Ron. You know what? And this is I just now thinking about this. I see Ronda turning on Kurt Angle, cause there's more money as Ronda Rousey as a heel.
Ronda
She
Rousey
needs to talk first though.
scares me. as a wrestler. And I say that because how she did that Samoan drop.
Mm-hmm.
That was terrible.
Yeah, it was awful.
How she clotheslined, what's her girl name? Not Mandy Rose, but Sonya Deville.
Mm-hmm.
How she hip tossed Mandy Rose.
She fucked up a hip toss?
It was like a judo toss.
Yeah, judo. Okay, judo toss. But you saw how she whipped her arm around.
Yeah.
It almost looked like she was gonna break her arm. Like
She did on like some UFC shit. Like I'm really trying to fuck you up.
I'm like, you. This is wrestling, little mama. You not.
So I think the way that they can protect her, because I don't know how long her contract is,
Probably like a 3-year joint.
but for her to be a heel, she can be protected and just do shit where she just like while she's getting polished in the ring at the performance center, she could just be fucking people up backstage.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Because I mean, so I think on this grand stage, they could get so many people to turn on her if she just fucking, you know what I mean, if she like hits Kurt Angle with a low blow or slams him or some shit like that, and does like what Seth Rollins did to become part of the fucking the corporation.
The authority.
Yeah, the authority.
I just did it for the money.
Yeah, shit. I mean, why else is she here? Like, you know,
Yeah, that would have worked a whole lot. Yeah, have her do some shit like be Stephanie's bodyguard after.
She can't be a bodyguard though. She gotta be like a monster. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I see her turning, man.
And side note, Stephanie look very zesty right there. Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad
She
thing.
looking pretty good.
Yo, I ain't even gonna lie. I forgot which WrestleMania was like year before last when she came out with when Hunter had when he had like when he had like the skull like crown shit.
Oh yeah.
And she was like out there in front of the crowd. I was
Yeah.
like, man, yo, Stephanie McMahon can get the Dickens.
Yeah.
The deep Dickens?
the Charles Dickens. Man.
Yeah, she looks pretty good.
Yeah. But
Can I just say one thing? It bothers me the way that Kurt Angle was just wrestling full time probably about a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
But now every time I see him in the ring, he looks terrible.
Tore down.
I mean, like, it's the mind state. Like, when you finally decide to sit your ass down, then when you stand up, you just can't get right back. That's what it is. Like, he got his mind set up that he wasn't going to wrestle.
I don't like the fact that he can't say WWE.
What does he say?
WWE.
I don't think I was.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I ain't know he said but I'm going to look for it now.
But if you saw him, you would think that he, like, for the past 10, 12 years, he been, like, at the crib chilling.
At JV football games.
Right. He's literally been wrestling the day he quit WWE.
Yeah, I think the last match that he had before he came back was, I think it was him and Cody.
Yeah, or something like that.
it was him and Cody, yeah.
So he's been
was
putting
a
in
good
work,
match.
and he was putting in, like, decent matches.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, when he got in the ring as part of the Shield, he looked decent.
Nah.
He looked way better. He looked better
he
than
looked decent,
He looked better than what I thought he would look like. Like how he looks as general manager.
Mm-hmm.
He looks uncoordinated and goofy. Because I mean, back in the day, he looked uncoordinated and goofy then. But like he looks like a washed up stepdad right now. And his general manager attire when he came out with
he just looks happy to be there and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
but when he came with
That looks like an old picture.
yeah, it does.
I don't think that's him right now.
But when he came back with
that's
like
TNA. That's a TNA picture. Look at the other side. Yeah, that's TNA.
But when he came up with the Shield gimmick though,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? He looked okay to me.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen him, like, in the ring for a long time. Like, keep in mind, Kurt Angle was a beast. Like, probably, like, one of the greatest when he was, like, really in it. Like, he was leading that conversation.
Man, he got neck problems though.
But he was just wrestling
but
a couple months ago.
Yeah, but a couple months ago he was hurt though. Cause remember he had a match with Zack Sabre Jr. where they had to keep it short because he was hurt and couldn't do anything. So he just gave him the greatest.
And plus coming to WWE, I think their health protocol is different than indie shit. Because indie shit, you could just decide you want to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But he was still, like, putting in work though. Like,
But
Well, I mean, look who you wrestling. So, I mean, I think he'll be fine. I mean, he wrestling with Triple H.
That's
so.
another problem that I have is that Triple H can work with Kurt, but Stephanie ain't the one to carry a sloppy ass.
And that's why I say the way she wrestles scares me.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I think if Ronda and Stephanie do get tangled in the ring, I don't think it's gonna be no wrestling shit. I think it's gonna be more so like Ronda's gonna like take her down and like ground and pound her ass if they end up like getting into it with each other. But I think ultimately she's just gonna turn on Kurt. This situation is gonna be quick because I mean they can't they can't tell it. They can't tell a story. You know what I'm saying? Like Kurt Angle ain't really been in the ring. Triple H could tell a story with anybody, but like Stephanie McMahon, she can't tell a story in the ring. Ronda can't wrestle yet, so it's going whatever happened. I think that shit gonna be under 5 minutes.
And side note, I was listening to Cheap Heat when they talking about talking with Stephanie and Triple H. Is this Stephanie McMahon's first WrestleMania match?
No.
I think.
When was it? No, that wasn't WrestleMania. I was about to say her.
She threw hands at WrestleMania before.
But I think this might be her first WrestleMania match.
It might be. I was trying to think back when her and Brie had that match.
That was SummerSlam.
That was SummerSlam. Okay, so yeah,
that should have been the main event.
Yeah. This might be. Yeah, I think it's her first one.
The King of Kings.
Very interesting.
All right, what's next?
Hopefully she comes out with Triple H because I don't want to hear her music. She has the worst
That shit tough though.
Ain't Lil' Kim?
Yeah. No, it ain't
no, the Salt and Pepper. Is it Salt and Pepper?
That shit sucks.
That's kind of dope.
I think it sucks.
For her husband to be the Kings of Kings and her theme song says bow down.
Man, she should have had some rock shit, like some hardcore rock shit. Like the CFOs could do better with that now.
Yeah. You know they don't work there no more, right?
They don't?
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they quit. Because, they like to evolve the characters and evolve the music with the characters. And they were getting mad that, like, they was like, why the fuck is there a pause in our song? Why are there lyrics to the Usos theme song now? So it's like, they kept having differences. It was like, we will make you a whole new song, but we ain't remixing shit. And so, yeah, they quit.
They gave some of the best joints.
Yeah,
Bro.
They had some joints. They had some bangers.
Yeah.
Dog. Yeah, because the Shinsuke Jank.
Shinsuke's man.
Ooh,
Even the person we about to get to is now is like one of the greatest things ever.
Oh, you talking about the Maharaja?
No.
Fuck no.
All right, well, next up we have Four Corners match.
Fatal 4-way.
Yeah.
Fatal 4-way. I don't know what to call them shits no more.
Oh, yeah.
We got a bunch of people in the ring at the same time, which is my favorite.
We got a square dance.
Square dance. So it's Rusev versus Bobby Roode versus Randy Orton versus the greatest WWE champion SmackDown has ever seen, the modern day Maharaja, and I can't think of his name right now.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
Jinder Mahal.
Jinder Mahal.
You see how I was stalling?
Don't hinder gender, man.
Yeah, Juicy Gender.
Juicy Gender, yeah. I'm going with Bobby.
First off, does anybody give a fuck about this match? Let's go. Let's say.
Can I just say I really don't like Randy Orton. I really just need him to go away for like a year.
He phones it in.
I'm about to
All
say
the
that.
time.
That's the problem. Yep. When he gives a fuck, it's like you care. Like when he cares, you care.
I can't even think of the last time he gave a fuck.
When he was feuding with Seth Rollins.
I don't think he gave a fuck.
I think he was just thinking of all the cool ass RKOs he could do. Cause he showed up for that feud.
That probably makes his dick hard. Just think about all the like, oh, we gonna do this shit. Like
he wake up in the middle of his sleep. I got me a pin.
Got it. You want the last one, brother?
No, go ahead, bro.
You sure?
I think it. Did you want to?
No, you can have, bro.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have some beverages when I leave.
Yeah, exactly. I got a whole bottle. I got them. As soon as I get back to that.
But yeah, I'm going with Robert Roode.
I want Rusev to win, man.
Yeah. Happy Rusev Day to everyone. Happy Rusev Day. Happy Rusev Day. Happy Rusev Day. All right. That's my pick.
I want Rusev to win. Like, I just feel like he need out of between. Well, I'm not gonna say. Nope. Out of all of them, right now, he's the most over.
Yeah.
True. But I think they shouldn't even took the title off of Rude.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I'm not understanding why Randy Orton needs anything.
I mean, he never had a championship.
So what?
He never had a championship. He's never had the U.S. championship title. But I can understand.
I hate when they do that shit.
Yeah,
too.
I can understand.
They just like, you know what? He never won this. Let's let him have it. Like out of some blue shit.
Yeah,
like,
it's
at least make it a story. And
it's plenty of time for him to get that belt. You know what I mean? Like, doesn't seem like, I mean, because he's in fairly decent shape. He doesn't do any high flying flippy shit. So I mean, he can
Flippy shit.
flippy shit. But I think he can effectively wrestle for like another 4 or 5 years, just because of his wrestling style. So they had plenty of time to put that belt on him.
Yep.
And have it make sense. Like, just to him just win some shit, just RKO somebody, and like, you know what? We're going to put you in a championship match. And you can just win the shit. Some bull.
Yeah, because he ain't going around doing no open challenges to nobody.
Nah.
Every person that's had that title before him has done some form of open challenge. I don't see him doing no open
And none of
challenges.
them were as good as when John Cena did it.
Just imagine the Rusev Day Open Challenge. Every Tuesday night is Rusev Day.
That might happen.
Can you think about what Aiden English is going to do for the Rusev Day celebration if he wins that?
Give a full bravado.
Bro.
Shout out to Aiden English for being married to Eddie Guerrero's daughter.
I heard
What?
about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's been a while, too.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Oh, he's a Latino Lustin.
I don't have a pick for this because I really don't give a shit about this match at all.
I really wish Bobby Roode would just be a heel.
I think it's
Not
going to
yet.
get there. It's going to get
Not
there.
He was so much a better heel when he was in
So much
NXT.
But for on the main roster, he got to be a baby face for the heel turn to mean some shit.
Exactly.
Because
You gotta let it simmer.
Yeah, because he can't come on the main roster as a heel, you know. Because and plus they don't have a lot of like good baby faces on their roster right now. So I think he's gonna turn heel on Shinsuke.
I can say that. That'd be cool.
I feel like they could have had one, but everybody tired of hearing those 10 chants. So
They fucked him over.
They did.
I feel like he fucked himself over.
I think he's doing what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Look, everybody can't be fucking Denzel Washington. Somebody got to be Rob Schneider, right? You know, we got to have
Columbus Short.
some fucking some supporting characters in this motherfucker. That's the only problem I have with NXT. They prep everybody to be
Stars.
Yeah, they prep everybody to be Stone Cold Steve Austin. They need to prep them to just be mid carders, and then hopefully you can turn into.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
What's the next strike?
Another match I don't give a fuck about.
Actually,
But the Miz better come out on top.
I think
And when he leaves, let him take the championship with him.
nah, because I hate the absent championship. I hate that shit with a passion.
Look, the IC belt is in a certain state where it can go away and nobody would notice if you didn't tell anybody.
But I think
You remember when they tried to like retire the Intercontinental Championship for a couple years?
Mm-hmm.
That was bad.
because I think to me right now, about with all the championships, Raw, SmackDown, whatever, the Intercontinental Championship means the most
right now,
out of all of them.
yeah.
Which is why I would rather it go away with the person it belongs with than be put onto somebody that it shouldn't.
Nah, I think Finn got to get that shit, dog. I think Finn's gonna win the match.
This new Balor Club shit is so stale. Like, Finn Balor is super stale right now. And it's not really his fault. They just pulled the trigger on the Balor Club way too late. Like, when he got injured, then he came back. He should have came back with the Balor Club. You know what I'm saying? They waiting. They don't know what to do with him.
They need to bring. I feel like if they bring AJ to Raw, then they can kind of do some dope shit.
I think they could really pull the trigger on that all together once when Shinsuke wins this match. They have they have the they have the room to actually move that shit around.
Yeah.
Who y'all got going in? So you saying?
I got Finn.
I got Finn too.
I got fun.
Only reason why I say I got Finn, like we talked about before with the Miz, he just had his baby. He could drop the belt. That's perfectly fine. Give him time to go away. Go to SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all
Start
think
that.
Finn gonna bust out a demon though, or just regular?
Oh, he got to do a demon for WrestleMania.
He has to.
His entrance gonna be
The entrance.
stupid.
He has to.
I
If
can't-
he comes out regular,
Finn
I'm gonna be highly upset.
Dude,
Finn might get he might get interested tonight. He might get interested.
I don't know about that.
He might.
He still got Shinsuke.
and
I got Finn on that one.
If Shinsuke busts out the black nigga,
oh, you know he coming.
Yeah,
you know he's coming.
He
You
come
know he gonna be
shit,
there.
yeah. They bust him out. He got it.
What was that one Wrestle Kingdom that he had all the strippers dancing on the poles?
I seen that.
Yeah.
I seen that.
Yeah, there was one Wrestle Kingdom. He just came out and was like a whole bunch of strippers.
Bobby Roode might. I was talking to you earlier. Like the
He might have
entrances
full
with this shit
choir.
would be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby Roode might have something crazy.
I think Finn got to come with the demon because he's been like, just look at that picture. Niggas been smiling lately.
Yeah, he got
I think-
a nice little full beard.
Yeah, I
Like,
think the demon would be like a drastic switch up from the smiling Finn Balor.
And this is his first WrestleMania, so
Oh,
I feel like
yeah.
he have to do something kind
Yeah,
of.
he gonna be crazy. I think Finn gonna have the best interest in that.
Seth Rollins don't need that belt.
He like Jesus right there.
He does. The white Jesus.
White Jesus, not the.
He's still putting on good matches though.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he about
This
to-
is interesting.
Yeah,
We gonna let's go with okay. So we got the Bar versus Braun Strowman and a mystery partner.
So have y'all heard about who they?
yeah.
There's
Ray-
rumor already.
Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio,
Is it between Rey Mysterio?
Bobby Lashley,
Well, it ain't.
I
Ray.
ain't heard about that.
Bobby Lashley.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Oh,
heard
my
Rey
gosh.
Mysterio,
I don't know why.
Elias, Samoa
Neville.
Joe, and Neville.
And Neville.
Neville makes the most sense. It ain't gonna be Ray because Ray hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he bicep injury.
Bicep.
It's not as bad as how it could have been, but they're trying to see.
Or he heard it in the Rumble.
No.
You heard on some indie shit.
Yeah, some independent show.
See, they should just signed him after WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Well, they got him on.
I mean after Royal Rumble. My
They got
bad.
him on whatever the fuck they got Jericho on because they both doing the same exact thing.
Mm.
Because Ray got Liger.
Yep.
It's Liger, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he got Liger.
Yeah, they was
Japan.
actually supposed to wrestle at what was the last thing? Strong Style Evolve, but it ended up being
Oh, they was gonna fight in America. Oh.
But he still showed up. He just couldn't wrestle. I can't remember exactly who he wrestled because I didn't get a chance to watch it. So.
Yeah, I missed it. I forgot the DVR like a dumbass.
So, can we all just say that Braun Strowman is gonna win the championship? They gonna win the match.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he needs a belt. He needs some
Yeah.
type of
He should
championship.
have been had. Never mind. It's giving me a headache thinking about it.
I thought that this would be the year that he would go for the Universal title.
Yeah. So, yeah, we all know that he's gonna win. Just trying to figure out who he's gonna win with.
Although him and a Bobby Lashley would be him Bobby Lashley or him and Samoa Joe.
I want to see Samoa Joe.
I would love to see some.
Because they could literally just beat the hell out of people. Like it'd be some destruction. But like I was telling him when I thought it might have been Rey Mysterio, the spots that he could set up with a high flyer as his partner,
Yeah, that would
like
be crazy.
him
See what
doing
he did with that with Bliss?
Yeah.
yeah. Like just imagine him doing that running power slam and then Neville coming off the top with the red arrow.
And I've been back on the Samoa Joe train when he was fighting Apollo Crews, and Apollo Crews went for something in the corner. He like, sit your ass down.
Yeah.
Said that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, with the heel with the Ironaki?
Yeah. Like, sit your ass down.
Samoa Joe is the man. I never forget that day he came out at NXT. I lost my mind.
I was hyped for that shit.
I lost my mind. My wife looked at me like, "What's wrong? Like you don't know who that is? That's Samoa Joe, girl. Get your wrestling up."
So yeah, and I really don't like the Bar for some reason.
We are the Bar. I like
They
it.
grew on me. They grew on me. They got good chemistry. Sorry.
I don't fuck with
Yeah, but Braun got to get a belt. He
Has
definitely
it.
got to
We
get a
gonna win
belt.
this.
Get these hands, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like I need to get these hands shirt.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna order me a new shirt for WrestleMania.
I might do that as well. It might be a get these hands shirt.
Nia Jax.
Oh,
my
definitely on the pre-show.
That's gonna be on the
I don't
pre-show.
think so.
Yeah, it's pre-show.
I think it's gonna be a 3-minute match on the main card.
When you say 3 minutes, who's gonna win?
Nia Jax.
Gonna whoop her ass.
Really?
I feel like Alexa gonna run around for a little bit. Then once Nia Jax gets her, she gonna like power bomb her, do some wild shit. Samoan drop her like 3 times. The shit gonna be done.
Or unless, because you know Mickey James
She
is
gonna
gonna be by
destroy
her
Mickey
side.
James.
I mean, it could be some, Willie Fufu ass.
Oh, Willie Foo.
Willie Foo Foo.
Not only do I not see them taking the title off of Bliss, I don't see them doing that shit at WrestleMania.
I definitely say that WrestleMania.
Man.
That's the time when you gonna
So
get that shit.
so think about it right now. Okay, from a wrestling standpoint, as much as I love Alexa Bliss, that's Bae. She, you know what I mean, she doesn't really tell a story in the ring. And Nia
I
Jax,
disagree with that.
but compared to her counterparts in, you know what I mean, in the ring, she's getting better. but Nia Jax just won over everybody's respect with her feud with Asuka. And from a believability standpoint, Alexa Bliss could probably run around the ring on her or whatever, but like in a real fight, like in real life,
Jax whooping that ass.
yeah, if Nia Jax can get a firm grasp on her, she's gonna beat the shit out. Like she may win the match, and she may win the match by DQ because Mickie James may interfere or some shit. Okay, but like she's not, Nia Jax ain't gonna get pinned.
Nah.
And if you think about it, Alexa's had the championship for pretty much a year.
Yeah.
It's time for a change up, man.
She won at the pay-per-view after WrestleMania last year. She lost it for maybe 2 weeks to Sasha Banks, and then she's had ever since.
Can you think about? But has anybody been a better women's champion than Alexa Bliss?
Charlotte.
I love her on the mic.
All right, besides Charlotte, because Charlotte is on SmackDown.
Alexa Bliss on the mic is awesome.
It's amazing that when she what was that Elimination Chamber and she won the title and she made it seem like she was crying, and then that heel just kicked right in. I was like,
She's gonna be around for.
I love it, man.
yeah, man.
She can talk. Oh, she could talk shit with the best of them, dog.
Only thing with Nia is I just want her to just.
She needs to be a better worker. Every time, like every match, I feel like she's gonna kill somebody.
But if you think
No,
about
but
it,
I mean, like accidentally
but
Owen Hart a motherfucker in the ring.
but
I feel like I'm gonna be watching some shit and
but-
it's gonna be like, oh no,
but
blue
the-
screen.
but the thing is, man, like if you, so you know what I mean, like we haven't seen a female wrestler that is her size though,
They had Karma.
man. But
Oh, you might not have been paying attention.
No.
to Karma.
As a motherfucker.
yeah, but I mean, Karma was nice size, but think about the people the women that are actually in the Raw Women's division.
All right,
They're
but hold on.
tiny compared to her.
I mean, but historically speaking, there's Bull. So we had Bull.
Bull
She was a
Naka.
bad bitch.
But dog, I think.
And safe.
I think Nia. I mean, she's getting better. I'm not saying that
Oh, yeah, she's getting
she's
better,
the best
but-
hand in the ring, but she's getting better. But I think from a storyline standpoint, she needs to win this match because that was a hell of a feud with Asuka. She did more against Asuka than any other woman has done in WWE so far. And look at her, like her fucking her lineage.
We gotta stop letting everybody eat off the Rock's cousin table. There's too many I'm the Rock's cousins.
Way too
There's a
many.
lot on you.
There's eating
But
off
I think
that
for
shit.
her, she didn't want to. She actually said she didn't want to be known as the Rock's
The
cousin.
motherfucker need to stop saying it.
They always say that.
I think they mentioned it in NXT like when she first debuted,
Yeah.
but they haven't said shit about it on like the main roster, which is
Oh,
good.
yeah, they do. Yeah, they be saying that. Like,
I don't-
they'll just mention it. Yeah, they mention that shit on the main roster.
Yeah, I think she gonna win it, and they stopped doing that dumbass close up of her eyes. I'm so
know
happy
why.
they
You
stopped
got
doing
some
that
good eyes.
shit.
I'm looking
I
at it
don't
right
know
now.
why.
Yeah.
Her eyes are so pretty.
But
But I mean,
pretty
like to
ass
me,
eyes.
that's backwards. Cause I'm like, that's the only thing I didn't like about them showing her eyes like that. Was like that's a face move because she got some pretty eyes. I can't hate these
yeah,
eyes.
like you know what I mean. She's supposed to be menacing. Like don't make her come to the top of the ramp and pause, and so you can see her eyes. Like the fuck, like let her just walk to the ring and beat the shit out of people,
Just look
man.
from side to side.
Yeah. Like it made it look like she was dunderheaded, dog. Like just come to the ring and do your job.
Dunderheaded, dog.
Now,
Yeah.
the one time she was
Dunderheaded.
dunderheaded when
Hey,
she
I
tried
don't
to
know
do that
what-
backbreaker and she missed the knee. She put the wrong knee down. I don't know who she did it
Oh
on.
wait.
Y'all haven't seen it? If you get a chance, she actually. Oh, it was so funny.
Oh,
I
shit.
can't remember if it was either Alexa, or Oscar, whoever she was wrestling, and she was going for a backbreaker. But instead of doing it on this knee, she put this knee down, and you can see the look on her face, like "fuck, I fucked up." It was the funniest thing.
I feel like if you give her like a strong finisher besides that leg drop and that Samoan drop, she'll be a beast.
Yep.
I don't
You
know.
just give her a fucking power bomb. It'll be
sit
dope.
out, power bomb.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
safer.
yeah.
But no, but if you think about it, like compared to how her size to all the other women in the division, those two finishers she got are believable though. I mean,
I just hate the leg drop.
I
as a
mean
finisher. I never liked it.
all them yams coming down across the neck.
That is
son.
true.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah,
That's a whole lot of
you know what I'm saying?
That's
That's
a lot of beef.
and then like the Samoan drop, like she's like 260 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like a Samoan drop coming down on a chick that's 120 It's believable. Like, that shit gonna knock the wind out of you.
I'll still scoop slam her big ass. That's my.
All them yanks.
I'll be looking at her like, Or if I want a Christian. My God.
She is pretty though.
All right.
So I think we all going with Nia.
Except me. I mean, I'm going with a Nia victory, but Alexis retains.
Alexa's been champion way too long.
Fuck. I just found out about this. So, is
Alright.
this match happening? Charlotte versus Asuka?
Yeah.
Yeah, still.
She was just out. She had dental surgery and she couldn't get cleared to be in the mixed match. I guess it may have just been for like anesthesia or some shit like that.
Oh, okay. All right.
But
This
I'm,
might
I
be
thought
in
she
the
was
running
hurt.
for.
I mean, she got walked out of Madison Square Garden. So I thought. Okay.
In my head, this might be in a running for like match of the night.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
you know, Charlotte gonna do some insane shit for WrestleMania.
Oh, like the corkscrew she did last year?
Dog, that shit was sick.
A lot of flippy shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yo, it'd be dope if, cause I'm pretty sure Asuka has more in her repertoire than they let her show. Like, if she did some high flying shit, like, you know, just to mix it up, like just debuting something new that, you know what I mean, that she probably does, that she's probably done a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, they've just been making her, you know, her character's just been like kicking ass.
Yeah. And she might have like interest at the night too.
I ain't even thinking about Asuka. Yeah.
When she came out and everybody had like the little scary ass mask on, I'm like, oh, that's kind of fun.
And I don't know why, to me, like she's. I mean, has nothing to do with wrestling, but she's becoming a little bit more sexy to me as time goes
Really?
on. Yeah.
She was already there for me.
So there's actually pictures.
Oh, I saw the video.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was a whole series.
Hold on, what y'all talking about?
Videos.
What y'all talking about?
Yes.
You
I
did,
posted it in
it was on the group on Facebook. The video, like
that was a long ass time ago.
it was like a little softcore type.
Yes.
Yeah, she
Jane.
does softcore things with another
Erotica.
from Japan. Yeah,
All right, parents, put your kids to bed. Just getting that.
it's about to get grown up.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So do we think?
Say, baby, cut off the lights. Oscar's on TV.
Do we think this is the match that she's going to lose, Asuka?
Fuck no, she's not losing.
So now she wins the title.
She ain't losing to like Ronda Rousey or some shit.
Think they make her job to Ronda Rousey?
Maybe next year.
Yeah.
I think Asuka wins the belt, and I think Charlotte will probably end up going back to Raw.
I heard the plan is for like Asuka and Ronda Rousey the main event next year's WrestleMania.
Hope Ronda Rousey can get there.
I mean, a year from now will be possible.
But is she gonna still be a draw though?
She might.
If she around for a year, then she's just a regular ass
It
wrestler
all
now.
depends on how everything plays out for her
Yeah.
from now to the next WrestleMania.
Because the story can change.
Yeah,
And
she
it
might
all-
become a beast.
it
Her ankle
also-
was trash in his first couple matches, but then he was
Her
a
ankle
beast.
was sloppy with this chick here.
But
That
after a
shit's
year-
trash.
She's scary. Watching her wrestle scares me. I would rather watch Nia Jax miss backbreakers than to watch. Seriously, y'all, I'm serious. Like, what? Just
yeah, it was scary.
Because even missing a backbreaker is still kind of safe. Because I mean, like, you're coming from knee level falling to the ground. You know what I mean? So I definitely feel what you're saying.
yeah.
What y'all think about this match though?
Like you said, I think it's gonna be it might be match of the night, depending on what the Musos do.
What you ain't even talk about? I feel like you don't have it on your docket.
We'll
For the-
find out.
For
Yeah,
this
I
one,
don't
for this one, I
remember.
do. I just don't like the fact like they built Asuka up to be like this, like unstoppable, undefeated machine. But I feel like her past couple of matches, like you've been seeing like little bits and pieces of chinks in her armor. So it looks like
That was
she's.
racist.
That was chinks in your armor.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
nigga, y'all know what I meant. Nah. But they've just been like I feel
But
for
that's
watching.
my favorite kind of undefeated though. Is when
They just barely
Yeah,
make
They
it.
just
because
barely
everything,
make it.
because everything's
Okay.
not a squash.
yeah.
So it's like, you know, I mean, she's doing whatever she has to do to make sure that she like stays undefeated.
What has been your favorite Oscar match so far? Because I've said that a lot of her matches haven't been really that good.
I mean, her shit with Ember Moon was
That
good.
second Ember Moon match is like my favorite.
That one and the one with her and Bailey. I enjoyed that one.
I gotta say her and Nia Jax on NXT, and that's because of the ending. That was like a beautiful ending. You remember that one?
Yeah, they formed like a takeover.
Yeah, and Nia Jax.
Oh, fuck no. I take it back. Her and Nikki Cross.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Was,
the last woman standing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was
Woo!
tight.
When they did that superplex
Mm-hmm.
Like on a table or
to
something.
the
Yes.
table,
Yeah.
even my wife was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Damn, I can't believe I'm gonna have to go back and watch that one.
No, that shit was good, man. I think
Goodness gracious.
I watched that match like 3 times. That shit's so good.
Yeah,
I watched
that
that
match really
Ramon
was
shit
dope.
a lot.
So we are going with
Oscar.
Gotta go. Asuka.
So do you think, before we go on to the next one, where do they go from there with her?
For Asuka?
Mm-hmm.
where
And
they
she's on
should go.
SmackDown.
Where they should go.
Well, what they should do is her and Carmella first.
Because Carmella
You know
got
what I
that.
would do? I would have Carmella cash in and
Yeah.
pin
I forgot
Charlotte.
all about Carmella.
the way Seth Rollins did, and then it becomes from there Carmella versus Asuka, where she just runs from Asuka and Asuka trying to catch up to her. Because you notice, like, she has no reason to be number one contender, except for that she won the Royal Rumble. So after she doesn't have this, then she has to work her way back up to being number one contender. That's a story I would tell. That's what I would do.
I just feel like Carmella just needs to lose the briefcase. But at the same time, what I can see Carmella doing is going like, because they about to do joint pay-per-views.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like she going to go to Raw. Nia Jax going to get fucked up because she going to win the championship. And then Carmella's going to pin Nia Jax and go to Raw.
So that way you can still protect Oscar
Mhm.
undefeated streak and not
Right.
have her lose
Right.
to that moonwalking girl.
And then I feel like since she's the first women's Money in the Bank, she has to go on and win a championship.
Yeah, it has to.
Yeah.
Cause the way it can happen, Nia Jax can win the match, and then after the match, Alexa Bliss and Mickey James can like beat the shit out of Nia Jax, and then Carmella comes in and cashes in her Money in the Bank. Because at that point, Alexa Bliss and Mickey James will have no reservations to Carmella like pinning her, because I mean they're invested in making sure that she actually gets her ass kicked. So
True.
it could be a good.
And if
good
Oscar's
turn.
going to Raw, they need to switch her with somebody. So
Oh, that's true. That's very true.
yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Oh, Oscar's going to SmackDown.
Yeah, Oscar's going to SmackDown, so Carmella can go to Raw.
Woo!
Oh, yeah, you're right. I didn't have it. Did you want to talk about the Usos and them?
Yeah, not really.
All right, cool. So
Oof.
now that I think about it, this might be the match of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a strong style match, cause
It's gonna be so good, man. That's
Mhm.
all people talked about. Ever since they found out both of these two are gonna be, they was like, well, they should do it for SummerSlam, they should do it for this.
Nah.
No, it
You gotta
has
do
to
it.
be
Mania.
WrestleMania.
No,
It has to
you
be
know
Mania.
what? I would rather it be SummerSlam. No, I've noticed about the difference between SummerSlam and WrestleMania. Like WrestleMania is what they try to make it for everybody, where SummerSlam is basically like the other WrestleMania, but just for wrestling fans. So like they put like, so it's like and it's smaller, so the people they get the matches are better because they get to cook and they actually get to work with the crowd better. Because they say at WrestleMania they can't hear the crowd.
Right.
I don't know if you guys ever heard that before.
Yep.
Nah.
But what could happen is if Shinsuke wins this match, you know what I mean, it could be a good back and forth, like, you know what I mean, like feud with them
yeah.
in pay-per-views where the shit culminates at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cause you
cool.
think about it, cause we're not far off from August.
Sure not.
I can dig a trilogy over here.
Yeah, that, you know what I mean, like, you know, Shinsuke wins the first one, AJ Styles wins it back, you know what I mean, whatever the biggest pay-per-view is in between now and SummerSlam, and then they have like like the third and final match, and Shinsuke wins it, and then AJ Styles goes to Raw.
Yeah. This is definitely gonna be match of the night.
I can't call it either.
I got
call it.
Shinsuke. I got
I got
Shinsuke.
Shinsuke winning.
I can't call it. I just want to see the match.
Yeah,
I don't give a damn who
Yeah,
wins.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think Shinsuke gonna win. He gonna have like one of the craziest entrances, and then but it's gonna be match of the night. It's gonna, if they give it like more than 20 minutes, it's gonna be.
Oh, they're gonna have a smooth 30.
But
Yeah.
they might up until now they might not have been able to hear the crowd at WrestleMania. When the crowd start singing along to his song when he's in the ring, and then he does that, come on, like the crowd's gonna go insane, dog.
Is it me or did Shinsuke kind of like has his like ring work got kind of soft ever since he came to the main roster?
Yeah, because he dropped John Cena on his head, and you know.
But even with that, like his little like when he put the dude in the corner and do like the little running knee, that shit used to like I could feel that shit before. And now it's like,
Look at the styles.
Well,
Where he was before. Now.
right.
Well,
Imagine how much was he wrestling before?
But even like NXT, like he was like
but
kicking niggas' head.
I've kind of heard that like Shinsuke, like he doesn't really give it everything every night. You know what I'm saying, in the ring, you know what I mean? Because I mean with the WWE Shinsuke Nakamura, like it's easier for him to just go through the motions. Because you know, I mean, they only allow him to do a few things before a match like this. I think both of them. I think they're gonna wrestle a New Japan style match with each other because I'm pretty sure AJ Styles is gonna call the match. Mm-hmm. So I think they gonna go to put on a fucking show.
Now, is this match going to top what they did in Japan?
That was a good match. That was a great match.
Now I'm going into this because I've seen their match in Japan, and I'm trying to clear my mind because I don't want to set no expectations. Mm-hmm. Because if it doesn't meet, I'm gonna be crushed.
Yeah.
Well, my expectations are through the roof, and they gonna stay there. That shit is guilty until proven innocent, motherfucker.
But it's gonna be such a good match, man.
Yeah.
And I think it's gonna be good because they have a history from another style of wrestling.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where they have chemistry, and one of them has to call the match. So it's not like one of them. It's not like something where Shinsuke's in the ring with a pure WWE wrestler, and like they didn't come up doing strong style shit. Mm-hmm. So like the other guy might not want to do the strong shit that he wants to do, but AJ Styles has that history. Like that's what they did.
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Yo, that shit is gonna be insane, son. I can't
and
wait.
They've been talking about this shit since January. So they've known they're gonna fight each other since January.
They've probably been working with each other, like, you know, like behind closed doors. You know what I mean? Working on like different transitions and shit. It's gonna be good, man.
And then has AJ ever had a bad match?
I can't think of one.
Nah, I can't think of one either.
He's had bad gimmicks.
He's had bad partners. He's had bad opponents.
Yes, but he still made them look good.
He made James Ellsworth look great.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not sleep on No Chin Music. Let's not sleep.
He made Shane McMahon look good.
That might have been the match of the night for last year's WrestleMania.
Man.
Wait, well, hold on. Since you brought up Ellsworth, just want to point out that James Ellsworth was the MVP of WWE 2 years in a row. And he made everybody that he worked with look good.
I remember that video.
Yes,
I remember that video you put in the group, and
it's the realest shit in the world.
Man, I know one thing. Just thinking about I don't know why this pops in my mind. As soon as I think about Shane McMahon, he needs to stay away from WrestleMania because Roman Reigns almost killed him with that cross the ring spear.
Yeah.
Remember that shit?
Yeah, at some Survivor Series.
That was Survivor Series.
Yeah. When he tried to do that cross the ring drop kick shit, and Roman speared his ass out of the air. Like, for me, if it was me, nigga, I'm done.
I'm retiring right now.
It's a wrap, son.
like the way like his head like snapped back and everything else when he hit, I was like,
and it wasn't even like
his kids in the front row.
Yeah, Roman. It didn't.
Randy Orton had to go console his kids.
And it didn't even seem like it was a botch on Roman's end. It was just like that shit was bound to happen just from the velocity. Like you coming to a dead stop abruptly. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I got Shinsuke. I'm sorry, I took us off the road.
God, it's gonna be such a good match. I'm ready.
Match,
I'm ready, man.
Y'all think this gonna main event?
No.
Not if Undertaker shows up. I think the Undertaker. All right, we'll see.
They want Roman Reigns to main event. Roman Reigns for the main event. They haven't thrown in the towel. If they threw in the towel on Roman Reigns, he'd be fighting Braun Strowman and be dropping the belt.
I can't wait to talk about Roman.
I can't wait.
I can't wait to talk about Roman.
Oh, well, since you can't wait, go ahead, keep the party going.
So, for Roman, I feel so sad for him to be put in the position that he's in, and you can tell he is trying his best. He's trying everything he possibly can to get over, but
you just need to turn heel.
The thing, that's what he should do. It's like he's got the John Cena curse.
All he needs to do to get over is shut the fuck up. That's all he needs to do.
And grow the beard out.
Yeah, and grow the beard out.
Yo, when he came, when he came
grab
back,
that beard?
and that shit, I was like, yo, if they let him grow this shit in thick, what?
He'd be a monster.
But Shad told me the shit. What'd you tell me today?
I don't know. I talk about
Okay, so we was on the phone earlier, like we had like a full blown like 40-minute conversation.
Oh, about him turning heel. All right. So one of the theories is out there is that since Brock might leave after his contract is over, like the next day,
Right.
Paul Heyman might turn heel on Brock and join up with Roman, and then Roman be heel.
Cause that would get instant heat on Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
And then you have a mouthpiece. Oh yeah. Yeah. And he can shut the fuck up.
He can shut the fuck up.
Yo.
And then like WWE is kind of like.
And I never thought of that shit till today.
Oh
That's-
my god.
You know Paul Heyman likes Roman Reigns too.
Yeah.
He's put him over a couple times.
And I wouldn't
Bruh.
mind saying that.
And then, cause then Paul Heyman could be on Raw like damn near every week.
Talking shit.
That would be.
And Paul Heyman gives the greatest intros ever.
Mm-hmm.
When he tell JoJo like the.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't be appreciating him doing that shit to
Goodness
JoJo. That's my
gracious.
that's Bay.
JoJo's bad. JoJo with the
Yo,
cheese.
if,
I'm flabbergasted.
See
Dog.
them JoJo news? Now?
if
Huh?
You see them JoJo news? So?
No.
She has nudes.
continue.
Hey Siri. No,
Yo, but could
I'm not sure.
like,
Fuck with you.
cause you know, and you know what's fucked up? Like right now, like he's been starting to get like a pop in this situation because I think they've done a fairly decent job of turning the fans on Brock Lesnar. You know what I mean? Like the fact that
We
because
were already there.
yeah,
because he's not there.
because he's
as
not
much
there and
everything
blah
else.
blah
Yeah.
blah. But then, what if Paul Heyman was to turn and somehow like do some underhanded shit to Brock Lesnar during this match, and then Roman Reigns wins, and then it comes out that they were in cahoots the entire time, bruh.
My jacket's beating. Oh my
Yo,
god.
that shit would be insane, bruh.
Yeah, that would work. Yeah.
Because I think the only thing for Roman, because my goodness, the only thing for Roman, I want you to send those debris. The only thing for
Oh
Roman
my goodness.
at the time when they were trying to make him the guy was around the time that everybody was still on the Daniel Bryan wagon.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what put the nail in the coffin. Because remember in the Shield, when he was in the Shield,
He was that nigga.
He was the dude. Everybody loved Roman. But that Royal Rumble, where they decided to make him win and they eliminated Daniel Bryan early, everybody's like, nah, fuck that. We don't want that.
Yeah.
We don't want that. And I think
To me, the nail in the coffin was when they put the belt on him in Philly and everybody was with it. So we were on we like.
And
this
then they
guy.
took the belt
They
off
took
of
it off of him and had him crying like a little girl in the ring. That's where they fucked up at. I mean, that was a nail in the coffin. That's not where they fucked up, but that was okay.
And if you realize
Okay.
he's had 3 championship reigns. His only championship 90 days.
yeah, but those even though he's been a champion, I don't feel like they mean anything.
I had this
Exactly.
picture on my phone and I didn't know that was her.
Really?
Yes.
What picture is it?
I didn't know that was her. I had this in my phone a minute ago.
Where'd you get it from? Why you just be downloading random?
Hey man, hey man, continue. This isn't about me.
Let me find out. You secretly.
Oh shit.
Well, all right.
JoJo on the logo?
Well, all right.
Man, if I had JoJo, y'all would have known. Shit, I would have been on WWE. Gordon made it to the big time.
But that would be dope. That would
She
be
got
dope.
a lot of.
Yeah, she got
It's a lot of shit. Like those were for somebody. They damn near professional.
I'm actually looking at her
Okay,
for the
alright.
clothes pictures.
Okay,
I'm like, God damn.
Okay, I gotta stop.
Yeah.
That's another podcast for another day.
Yeah, goddamn.
But yeah,
A wrestling news podcast.
ooh,
Might have to do it.
but that
I don't know if you can put that on YouTube.
but they botched Roman, man. They really did. Like when the Shield was as white hot as they were.
Yep.
That was the time to do it.
Yep.
What, make him heel or?
No, for him to be the champ.
Mm-hmm. Because at that time when they was just like rough shotting through everybody,
Yeah.
like anytime he got into the ring, they would flip shit for him.
Mm-hmm.
So make him the champion while he was in the Shield.
Yeah, he could have been the champ while Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins won the tag belts.
They thought Dean Ambrose was going to be the man.
Well, Dean Ambrose seemed like he may have been the leader of the Shield just because he seemed like he could talk the best out of all of them at the time. But Roman Reigns was the fucking powerhouse.
Yep.
Everybody could see that he was the clear power behind everything.
Yep.
The only reason I hate that statement is because Roman isn't that strong, yo. He isn't like John Cena strong.
But compared to them two,
but he's still not like. If you look at him, especially with the whole like Shield shit, he don't look that strong. He don't got like the biceps, the muscles, the kind
Wasn't
of.
he dropping Strowman? He wasn't picking him up.
Yeah, he was picking up Strowman.
But he just don't seem that strong. Like,
Looking at him, you don't think like.
Yeah.
but compared to Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, like he's considerably bigger than them.
I think he's just taller.
Yeah, but
I mean, he's taller and
He might be like Cesaro. You know, Cesaro probably might be the strongest on the roster.
Cesaro,
Except for John
freak
Cena.
of nature.
But the way they make it
Except for
seem
John
like this nigga is like John Cena like strength. He's never came off like that.
But either way, at the
Yeah.
time, if he would have won the championship and then like Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins won the tag belts and they just went on a tear and just carried them belts for a year collectively, like that would have been unprecedented, dog.
Yep.
Hey man, I wanted to see the Roman Empire, but they didn't do it. It was a podcast list too. Silent Monster Sounds Off. The dude had pitched. It was like back when they first did the brand split and shit, and he was like they should have Roman go to SmackDown and join with the Usos and Naomi and what's
The other chick,
the other chick
Tamina. Tamina's trash. They need to fire her ass ASAP.
Yeah, like
Tamina's always trash.
You need the big sister around, man.
She's trying. She's trying. Bless her heart.
But you know what's what?
She wrestles in a leather coat.
You know what's crazy? I saw like some old footage of her, and it's like I forgot she used to be good.
Yeah.
I never seen her good.
she
used to be good when she was like wild hair and she was really like trying to be like her pops. She used to be good.
But I think she fucked her knee up though.
Is that what happened?
Multiple times. That's why you always see her. She got that brace on. She can't, move around like she used to.
Still got that leather jacket on. You can't wrestle no goddamn leather jacket. You can't do no suplex, no hip toss.
Like I be feeling bad.
Yeah.
I be feeling bad for her. Like when she comes out to the ring and like they be giving like this meaningful commentary about her. It's like nobody gives a fuck.
Nobody gives
a shit.
Nobody cares.
Like nobody in the crowd reacts to her music.
Hey, I gotta say I did like Team Bad.
Yes. Yes.
I ain't like my boo Naomi as a heel. Like she's much better as a face.
But
I thought she did pretty good as
Face
a
with
heel.
the cheeks.
Like when they was beefing with Becky Lynch,
Mm-hmm.
they was outside
Submission,
the parking
sorority,
PCB.
PCB.
All right, well that'll wrap it up. We've spoken for 1 hour and 51 minutes.
I feel like we've been up here for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
So we did an NXT takeover.
What's up?
We did an NXT takeover.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely a takeover.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be like 2.5 though. I really feel like 2.5.
Well, I mean, they come on the network though, so it may. I mean, they got the ability to spill over 2 hours.
Dude, I could talk wrestling all day. So
Yeah.
All right. So shout out to everybody where they can find you at. You get to redeem yourself. I know you had 2 hours to think of a promo.
I ain't got no. I'm not a talker. So I don't really have no spill, but you can find me over at Shy Harris as well as Society X Podcast as well as Rub Society XXV. You know, I got a lot of shit going on, so I'm always busy out here working.
All right.
All that fly shit.
Well, currently you can probably
spilling ass nigga, promo giving ass nigga.
you can find me on my phone looking at the rest of JoJo's nudes. But other than that, on social media, you can find me at It's Zach Morris on Instagram. That's my personal account. But if you're looking for something glamorous, something prestigious, and something spectacular, you can find me at Gorgeous Jervis. I'm the front man, the one man, located at 99 Patagonia Parkway, the only person to ever grace the halls and the walls of the Hall of Flame.
I gotta follow that.
You gotta follow that one, Chuck.
Man, just follow me at Chuck_2easy on Instagram. Goodness gracious.
You ain't got no second promo here?
Nah, I ain't gonna do too much. I ain't gonna do too much.
Yeah.
All right, and like always, shout out to Tone Carter for doing our theme music. Shout out to Ruby and Rose. The podcast is on the way, produced by myself.
Ruby and Rose.
Ruby and Rose.
Is Ruby Riot is she the Ruby?
No, I said
Ruby and Mandy Rose. Ruby Riot and Mandy Rose.
I actually was thinking about the girl from Orange Is the New Black.
Oh,
Ruby Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what me and Jasmine would name our daughter if we have a girl.
Ruby Rose.
Mm-hmm. Because her great grandmother's name was Ruby.
Mm.
Yeah.
Where the rose come from?
Well, my mother's name is Rosetta.
Oh, okay. You got all sweet and cuddly at the end of the podcast like that.
All right,
Fuck this shit. Let's be out.
let's go look at these nudes.
All right, this has been another episode of We Ain't No Stupids, and we out. Deuces.
Getting to the money, fucking these hoes, hopping, sipping that drink. I'm way too throwed, hopping, hitting these licks. I'ma hit a few more, hopping. Winning, I'm winning. They say I've been on the road. Whoa. Whole vacation enough, I was playing too much. I free agented up on Jamaican. I puff rolling papers, I'm stuck. Viagra, my dosey, I made it get up. I've been caking enough, like I'm baking too much. And my apron is yuck, they like save me a cut. But the way it's set up, these clippers ain't free and that blueprint is due. I can't save you a cut, they be hating too much. You mighty mouth niggas be saying too much. Low key when I'm driving that red, white, and blue. And them boys in that blue try and patriot you up. I don't play with them cuffs, that's that shit I don't like. I was G before likes, on IG you got likes. Cause you feeding them hype, and they greedy tonight. You can't see what I sight, but I sight what you see. Like I'm Gucci Oli, I got Gucci and V. ERS to the ace, or that's AC and E, shit is AP and C. Some don't make it to T, some don't make it to G. Daddy put him in mama, and she been it for daddy. They created a G, that creation was me. And I got it on lock. I created a key, and my sign is a Pisces. And them bitches got scales. Tryna wave me a key, that was DOPE. Don't you PO the G, cause shit can get dirty, it's POs and P. I'm the guy to this shit, that make you POPEs. Getting to the money, fucking these hoes, hopping, sipping that drink. I'm way too throwed, hopping, hitting these licks. I'ma hit a few more, hopping. Winning, I'm winning. They say I've been on the road. Whoa.